Hello there, you're listening to Rock Made of Metal on Radio Caley, myself, Ian Burley, and right now I'm with quite a few of the guys from the band LetLive. How are you guys doing?
Doing great.
He's doing great.
Very well. I'm good too.
Well, just for people out there who don't really know you guys as well too, can you all just kind of introduce yourselves?
I am Ryan from LetLive.
I am Chris.
Sorry, I'm Jason Alon.
I'm Jeff.
Kind of. That's no fun. Yeah, that's right. Right, cool. So, anyway, you guys are in UK right now, first time, and quiet for the first year. You're also in support with the Deftones as well too. First show's coming up very soon as well too. You guys must be buzzing from that.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, we're privy to the UK. We've been here a few times, and this is it's been almost exactly a year since the last time we were here. So it's good to return on that yearly note.
Yeah, actually, we were in Glasgow on Valentine's Day last year, which is pretty crazy.
Has it still got the same romantic feeling in there as well too?
I think more so than ever right now. Yeah. Well, since you came in, yes.
I've never had this effect on a band, but that's going to now the next 20 minutes has a different kind of edge to it now as well too. So that's going to be quite interesting. Cool. So, but anyway, like it's kind of thing as well too. Like I was saying, you're on tour with Deftones as well too. I mean, like to support them as well. I mean, how are you guys feeling about that?
It's honestly, it's hard. It's got this sense of surrealism to it. It's hard to believe in something that you've only dreamt about, as passé as it may sound. Like you go your whole career, quote unquote, as a musician, and us as just music listeners, wondering what it would be like to be that close to a band, and that's in a sense of as a fan, like being, at the show to watch them, and now we're actually sharing stages and sharing dialogue as we just did at dinner. Yeah,
very nice.
Super nice. I mean, it's still surreal though. Like we haven't played yet, so it's still, to me, I may very well just wake up in 20 minutes and be pissed off at that dream. Yeah.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen because it means I would disappear myself as well too. But speaking about that as well, I mean, like you're kind of saying that like you've not even performed yet as well too. Like you've kind of got new material. The Deftones is there as well too. How are you feeling about going on there for the first time as well too with new stuff in the UK?
It's gonna be great. I mean, we've been playing the single song we're actually going to play off the new album for a little while now, and it's very fun. It's interesting to see kind of the way it will be received here in the UK as opposed to the US. We've been playing for how many months in the US now?
3 months or so.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I have a feeling it's a pretty energetic song, so it'll go over very well. Yeah.
I'll be glad. I'm looking forward to hearing from that as well too. Also ties in with a fan question that we've got here as well. Speaking about the new album, in fact, the guys that I've spoke to here, Stuart and Jade, they'd love you guys. Like they practically gave me like 5 questions on then and there. Actually, they really do. But one of the things that they wanted to ask was about the new album that you've got. When do you think it will be released in the UK?
2017. Yeah. Yeah. No, it should be seeing a release very early this summer. Yeah.
Cool. So when you're saying 2017, then people don't have to wait until they have grandchildren then for the album. Then that's cool. Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it depends on their birthdays, I guess. If anyone's pregnant. Anyway, yes.
Moving on. There's also kind of tying in from that as well too. Like the latest album that you're going to be releasing as well too, kind of follows the critically acclaimed album as well too. You get so much hype for that album as well. It was one of the biggest albums as well too. It was fantastic. This new album's kind of coming up. How does it feel, that album, like the new album, to follow this album that you've got coming up?
Exciting. It's just exciting. It's just everything we've wanted to do for the past 3 years, culminated and presented, sonically, whatever, emotionally, all those things, and we're excited. We don't the acclaim and everything you do in your past, like that's in your past, and we feel as though everything you do, you make an effort, but to us it's sort of subconsciously you make an effort to do better, and we do feel very comfortable with the album that we've written, and we do think it's better than the last one. So.
Yeah, when we went into the studio to write it, we didn't go in with the mindset of like we have to outdo fake history. It was just went in with new material and whatnot and let it out as it came. Is awesome.
Almost like a fresh start, I guess. We all kind of just started from whatever we were feeling at that time and just progressed from there. It was a long process. It's a very long process, but it turned out great. Actually, we're waiting to do the finalized kind of touches right now. So it'll be a little bit.
Well, it kind of sounds then you guys you weren't really too phased by the idea then of the previous album, so is it still quite an organic sounding album this as well too? Like, is there nothing going outside the boundaries of LetLive?
Oh, well, I think the idea of LetLive, musically at least, is to evolve and to do things differently as much as you can, and be opportunistic as artists or creative forces. So, I mean, yeah, there are definitely moments that are outside of the box in regards to the last album, but as people will come to see, that every album will be different. Like, that's the whole idea. Like, you know, we never went out and staked a claim where we're gonna be a certain type of band. You know, we just want to be a band, and so that's what we're doing. Is we'll continue with the essence of LetLive, and we'll share that. But, you know, like I said, sonically, it's definitely, there's some different moments.
Okay, cool. Well, let's speak about those different moments then as well too. If you're trying to say like each album is kind of different in its own way, how is this album then different compared to your previous album? Like, what's the new element?
Us. Yeah, us being just us growing. I mean,
It's been like 4 years
It's been a
almost
while, yeah.
since Fake History, so it's like both us and our fans and our friends and families and everyone surrounded, you know, to this realm called LetLive is just growth, maturity. Like the new record has so many elements. There's so many different genres we kind of tapped into, and you know, we brought all of our different influences into the recording process and went through a lot making it happen. But I think this new record definitely has there's a lot of elements that are going to be, you know, still be attractive to our current fan base and whatnot. But at the same time, I think it's gonna open up a lot of doors to a lot of people from the outside realms per se. I think it's gonna I can show this record to my little cousin. I can go show it to my mom at the same time. So it's pretty something we're really proud of it.
snowball effect.
Perennial.
Yeah, timeless. Yeah, we don't want to be dated, and it's just an aggregate. We want to amass as many minds and whatever hearts. God, I sound like such a fool now that I'm listening back. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a good album. That's what it is.
Answers like that are better than ones like, oh, you know, we just made the same album, you know, like, I would prefer that, but answer's better than any.
The last one worked out pretty well, so we figured we'd make a part 2.
You can just ride on the success for that, you know, do the AC/DC thing now, just release an album so they can tour, you know, it'll be fine.
For them, might as well, right?
Black, dude. Fakest history. Yeah.
We're using the same title for this new record too. It's like Fake History 1.5.
Yeah. No, it was a fake. What was
Are
it?
you telling him the actual title?
Oh no, I was gonna say fakest past. That's what the new fakest past. Yeah.
Whitest, ugly.
Fake History 1.5, this time it's faker.
Yeah. This time is even more fake.
The fakest.
You're kind of speaking about you kind of grown mature as a band, but you guys have always kind of been known as being a bit crazy as well too, especially yourself. By the way, the videos I've seen of you, by the way, man, are fucking incredible, and I should not as well. Yeah. I mean, is that kind of still youthful kind of party side? Like, is the Loud's kind of a lot about like that?
You know, every element that seems to be visceral is that. It's just as we feel in that moment, whether it be energetic, happy, sad, what have you. It's all there. I think that is what the essence of LetLive is allowing yourself to be transparent, allowing yourself to be these things publicly as well as personally, and bring them all together so that others can sort of take part in it if they choose. And so, yeah, I get wild and shit.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Well, we'll kind of maybe come back to the new album later on as well too, but we've kind of got into a fan question here as well. It comes from AJ, and he was kind of wanting to talk about the Casino Columbus video that you guys done. He was kind of wondering where the idea came about from that.
It was Easter, and we actually caught the rabbit when he was trying to deliver eggs to my little cousin, and we told him that if he didn't star in our video, that we would murder him, and so he agreed, and that was basically. We still killed him. Yeah, we beheaded him, and it was really weird. Actually, we took his head off, and he was actually a horse. So it was really strange.
So, are you saying that? Well, so if he was a horse, then is that the reason for this horse meat scandal? Then that's happening in the UK. It's like, are we basically eating Easter as it's going on?
It's him. It's the goddamn. It's the Easter bunny. Yeah, it's the Easter bunny. Is the cause of all this rue in the world. Yeah.
That's where we were going with that, exactly.
LetLive. They killed Easter and made us eat it. Just basically, as you do.
LetLive kills Easter.
LetLive kills Easter and turn it into horse meat.
I would actually love it if that was the new title of the album.
Some time for song titles at least. So the album's already been, but there's a few song titles that I'm still working on, so that may be one of them.
They kill Easter. Do you have any songs about Easter?
I could surely make some. I could say they're about Easter for sure.
Ambiguous as you want. You can fix it to anything, right?
And again, the interview goes completely off track, but I love it. Okay. Oh, another one from again Stuart and Jade here as well too. You were supporting Underoath last year as well too. So they were kind of just wondering about like how that was for you guys as well to be touring.
We just finished that tour actually.
You just finished
Yeah. It was pretty much right before this. It was their farewell tour. They're really, really close friends of ours and amazing individuals. Really, really nice people. And we kind of became really closely acquainted with them when we toured with them in, what was it, 2011? Yep. Yeah. They announced they were moving toward their farewell tour, and we had gotten the offer, and obviously it was, we're insanely grateful for it because, we'd only known them for 2 years and they know other people for much longer, but we just became close, and it was amazing, man. It was one of the better experiences, I think, of my career, at least.
It must have been great for that kind of tour as well too, because it means that you guys, it's their farewell tour, so it was more of a celebration of them and what they've done as well too. I mean, is that how you guys felt?
Highly emotional. Not gonna lie, there are a lot of times where you get kind of choked up just thinking about, I don't know, what they've been through and how they were very deserving of everything that they got, and how they, I don't want to be presumptuous, but to a degree, pass the torch to us, talk to us, and try to give us what they've accumulated throughout their career, and they're really, 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 really good people, So
yeah, it's a shame actually that they're kind of going away as well too. That sucks. Yeah, really is.
But they left us with so many amazing albums, as well as us personally as a band, with experiences that will last us forever and ever and ever. So, that's how we look at it.
Yeah, they've accomplished so much. 2 gold albums in this scene is kind of unheard of, and that's I don't know, it's really special to be a part of that for sure.
I'm pretty sure you guys probably enjoyed it while you were there as well too, so but, hey.
It was a beautiful experience.
A touching moment of yeah. Anyway,
Oh, sorry. It's actually kind of funny because I'd been joking with them for a while and trying to tell them to write another record and blah, 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 when I kind of caught wind of the fact that they were going to be splitting, and we hadn't gotten the offer yet, and I was telling them, just write another record, we'll tour the world, we'll do everything, and then we got the offer for the farewell tour, so it was kind of awesome to have that follow-up, to be honest.
You guys having quite a good time anyway. What, you support the farewell tour of Underoath, and now you're on tour with Deftones as well too. This is all going quite well for you guys right now.
I actually think that after the final Warped Tour, we're going to quit as a band. I think this is it. I mean, this is the peak, so.
Yeah, there's nothing really else to accomplish, right?
Buy that record. That's all you're getting later.
Well, actually, before you do that, again, that comes with another fan question we've got here as well too. Smoothly going into that. There's a Brazilian outside actually who's made a special trip to Glasgow, as a European tour actually, but she made sure it came to Glasgow to kind of see Deftones and let you guys as well too. She was kind of wondering if you guys are going to do a South American tour at any point actually.
South American?
Yeah.
I would love to. It's just a matter of logistics, I think, at this point. So, I mean, if we can kind of rally up and the possibility of us, I don't know, being able to do that, I suppose we will. We got some visitors.
Hello.
We've talked about it. Yeah, actually, I have some family of mine that lives in Central, and a lot of friends who actually are from South America that are constantly down there. He's from Brazil, actually. Yeah.
Hello, John.
How you doing?
Very good.
Yeah, we would love to. I mean, that's the best we could say. As soon as possible, we'd love to. So that's what.
And I think on that note, we'll quite happily wrap up as well too. So just a quick message for the fan guys before we head off.
Thanks.
Subtle. And also before we finish this recording as well too, just a quick jingle from you guys as well too. Jingle.
Like a plug?
Oh yeah, you're like hi, blah blah blah. You're listening to it, maybe. Yeah. Go. So it's a rock made of metal.
Rock made of metal?
Rock made.
Hey, this is Aerosmith, and you're listening to Rock Made of Metal. We also call ourselves LetLive sometimes.
Perfect.
I'm keeping that.